My mom told me to call her new boyfriend Dad, but what he did when she left will haunt me forever. I was 14 when Mom said we finally had a chance to start fresh. She'd met Greg at work and spoke about him like he was a savior. He's reliable, mature, he'll fix everything, she said. I didn't know what exactly needed fixing. We were quiet, but we were fine until he came. At first, Greg seemed harmless. He helped with dinner, fixed the outlet in the kitchen, washed dishes, talked about respect and order. But there was something under that order. He'd look at me a little too long, his tone always testing where the limits were. When I shut my bedroom door, he'd knock softly and say, "We don't lock doors in this house. We've got nothing to hide, right?" Mom laughed, said I was just too sensitive. But the air in the house began to change. Thicker, heavier, like the silence itself was watching me. Then came the rules. No food from the fridge without permission. No phone after 9. No journal hidden away. It had to stay on the desk so he could make sure I wasn't lying. Mom said it was discipline. Said Greg just wanted me to be more responsible. She didn't see the way his eyes shifted when she left for her night shifts. When it was just the two of us, the house stopped feeling like home. Greg would sit across from me, calm, smiling, asking questions that felt like traps. "Why do you look so nervous, kiddo? You don't trust me?" His voice was smooth, careful, but behind it was something cold that made my throat close up. I started noticing strange things. My phone would disappear and come back with messages deleted. Letters from friends arrived torn open. It felt like someone was erasing pieces of my life, deciding which parts I was allowed to keep. Every time I tried to talk to Mom, she brushed it off. "You just don't like authority," she'd say. "Greg cares about you. That's all." But I knew care shouldn't feel like fear. One night, I woke up to faint murmuring downstairs. Greg's voice, calm and deliberate. "She needs to learn to listen. It's for her own good." I froze. The fridge hummed behind his words, steady as a clock, and I knew this was no misunderstanding. He wasn't strict. He was obsessed with control. The next day, I left my phone recording before Mom's shift. I didn't even plan what I'd do with it. I just needed proof that I wasn't crazy. That night, I played it back. Long silence. Then footsteps. Then his voice low and measured. "When you lie, I can tell. You breathe differently." I stopped the recording there. My hands were shaking so hard, I nearly dropped the phone. The next morning, I handed it to Mom. "Just listen," I said. She did, for 10 seconds. Then she dropped it on the table. Her face went pale, not angry, just hollow. "I thought he was trying to help," she whispered. "I thought he wanted us to be a family." The following day, she packed our things. No shouting, no confrontation, just silence, the kind that comes after a storm. We moved into a small apartment. The first night there, the quiet felt different. Safe, finally. Mom started therapy. She barely talked about Greg, but sometimes I'd catch her staring into space, her fingers trembling, like she was still unlearning the sound of his voice. As for me, I stopped locking every door but I still check them twice. Not because I'm scared he'll come back, because I know now the worst kind of danger doesn't break in, it earns a key.